Hey, everybody, it's Danny from Griswold Family Vacay, and welcome to the Griswold Family Vacay Saturday Night Live variety show, where tonight we are going to be talking about our most recent trip to Branson, Missouri. Now, this trip was cool because it was Landon's first camping experience, and those of you that know us know by now that we have season passes to Silver Dollar City. And Silver Dollar City right now is doing a thing for Halloween called the Harvest Festival. So we're going to be talking to you guys a little bit tonight about Silver Dollar City's Harvest Festival. We're going to be doing a top five over what we liked best about the Harvest Festival, and Landon will be telling some jokes. He's going to be tonight's topic of jokes is all about pumpkins because the Harvest Festival at Silver Dollar City is Silver Dollar City basically is decked out with thousands of different pumpkin displays. So tonight's jokes are going to be all about pumpkins. So I hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. Happy Saturday to everybody. We did a live stream earlier today. If you guys don't know yet, we do one live stream during one college football game a week. And so today we actually live streamed during the Florida South Carolina football game, and Florida ended up winning. They did a really good job, and they ended up winning by quite a few points. My team, my favorite university, Oklahoma State University, we played Kansas, and it was Kansas, but I think we beat them pretty well. I'm kind of OSU's looking pretty decent this year, so that's good to see. Let's welcome in the chat, see who all we got in the house tonight. First person we see is Mr. Jeffrey Resendez. Welcome in, buddy. Great to see you. Then we've got Miss Sherry, Awesome Sunsets Travel. Welcome in, Sherry. I hope you're doing well. It's great to see you as always. Mr. Big Disney fan. Hey, what's going on, Keith? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Then we've got Travel Adventures with Eric B. Hey, Eric, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thomas Reiser. Hey, Thomas. Good to see you, buddy. Blake, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Magnificent Germany with Dan. Hey, Dan, great stream just now. Thank you for coming over. I really appreciate it, buddy. It's great to be partner channels with you, so appreciate it. Miss Elementary. Hi, Danny. How is in-person teaching going? We did fully remote last week as our in-person learning was pushed back to this week. Let's be going well. It's been going well so far. Well, Miss Elementary, in-person learning, we just finished our second full week. It's going all right, but I tell you what, it's impossible in those classrooms. They're not big enough to put the kids 6 feet apart. So if one goes down, it takes out quite a few. So just making sure we got to be like really, really, really. You just got to stay on it as far as making sure the kids wear their mask at all times and stuff like that. So there's a little bit of anxiety behind it. I'm not gonna lie to you, but so far we've been pretty fortunate. And things are going all right. I know for a fact the kids are glad to be back at school. I can tell. And the teachers are glad to have them. But it is just, you just have to be extra careful, and you have to pay a little more attention to things that maybe in the past, when the world's back to being normal, you don't really have to mind that much. For example, like I have a student store for my class, and before I would just lay buckets out, of the items, and the kids could go out and pick through them what they want, stuff like that. But now when I did the store yesterday, I just laid the items out individually, and then the kids could go up 2 at a time, and they could pick out one thing that they wanted. So just things like that. You just have to be a little extra vigilant, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But Thanks for asking. Sorry I made that a long story. Hey, Kenneth, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Sue, lucky dog. What's going on, Sue? Thank you so much. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Papa Mozo, did the blue and orange team win? Yes, sir. Indeed, they did. Indeed, they did. That was Florida Gators versus South Carolina Gamecocks, and the Gators beat the Cocks. Indeed. Weekend RVing. Hey, James and Millie, good to see you guys. Looking forward to when you all move down to the OKC area. Cause maybe we can do a meetup. That'd be awesome. I'm glad things are going well so far. Yes, we have to be extra. Yes, indeed. That's the main thing. Hey, Blaine, good to see you, buddy. I didn't know if you were going to throw up or start crying. I could tell you were getting hot, though. You took your hat off, your visor off, and everything. But you did a good job, buddy. If you guys missed that, make sure you go to check out that Cruise Life's channel. They just did the one chip challenge where they ate the hottest chip in the world. So make sure if you guys missed that, you go check it out. It's pretty funny stuff. But they did well. Thomas says still don't have football here yet. Oh, man. It'll start soon, Thomas. I can't wait to see the replay. Yep. All right, guys. So, again, tonight we're going to be talking about our most recent trip to Silver Dollar City. Again, it was Landon's first camping trip. So I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of insight about Silver Dollar City Campground. I'm going to share the campground map with you so you guys can kind of get a look at the layout. I'm going to talk to you guys about our experience at the campground and camping. So the Silver Dollar City Campground features campsites, RV sites, and trailer rentals, and handcrafted rustic log cabins, all conveniently located just minutes from Branson's top attractions, Table Rock Lake, and the best outdoors activities the area has to offer. Guests can enjoy numerous amenities, including complimentary shuttle service to Silver Dollar City, a clubhouse stocked with gear, snacks, supplies, and souvenirs, and an air-conditioned lounge with free Wi-Fi, swimming pool, and much more. So it was a nice. It's right off of one of the main highways there in Branson. It's called Highway 265. So it was a nice place. Let me show the map to you real fast so you guys can kind of get an idea of the layout of the land a little bit. Here's the map. And so when you come in right here, okay? Here's the pool, here's the clubhouse. Back here they have all the really nice cabins. And then these are RV sites. These are RV sites. And then here is the full hookup tent sites. The tent sites with electricity are right here. And then these are your primitive. The green are your primitive camping sites. So our campsite was actually this one right here. We tent camped. We were at campsite 135. We actually got to meet up with a couple of fellow YouTubers from the RV genre. We met up with Johnny's Journey as well as Vanderella. Got to see their van that Johnny decked out. I'm sure you guys that have been following Johnny's Journey, you know Johnny's Journey. You know Johnny, you know Kelly. You've been watching their videos. We got a chance to see their van. They were actually camped out right here. And then Johnny and Kelly had a couple of friends that came along with them, and they actually decked out in an ambulance, which was cool as well. And they were decked out right here. So very within walking distance easily of each other. So that was pretty cool. And then here is like the showers and all that. So it was a good camping spot. It was a little small. The campsite was small, that's for sure. But it was fun. The first thing we got there Friday night, and we went to set up the tent. Let me say this about the campsite. Where they want you to put your tent is on top of pea gravel. It's like a little rectangle boxed in area for you to put your tent, and it's on top of pea gravel. And the first thing that was crazy was I didn't realize this, but our tent was actually a 14-man tent. So that thing is huge. We have a huge tent, and it was the very first time. We hadn't been camping since Landon was born. Like I said, it was his first camping trip, and he's 7. So it was our first time using that tent. So we took it out, and I got to be honest, I didn't have a clue how to set it up. My wife helped me out a lot with setting it up. So we got it set up, and then we went to anchor it, with the tent stakes into the ground. And I'll tell you what, that ground was like concrete. So I couldn't get the tent stakes in. Luckily, Johnny came over, and her friend had a hammer, so they were able to help get it staked. But it was something else. I'm gonna be showing you guys some pictures of our tent here in a little bit. But we spent Friday and Saturday night there. Unfortunately, Friday night, my wife, if you guys saw her Facebook post, she actually has an extreme allergy to pretty much all types of bugs. And she got bit by a bug there Friday and had an allergic reaction. And so Friday was a long night. She was in a lot of pain. Ended up being Saturday, her and Adric actually ended up having to stay in a hotel room. So me and Landon stayed in the tent still for the 2 nights. But all in all, Landon, for his first trip, he said he really enjoyed it. We'll talk to him a little bit more later. But so that was kind of our experience. Friday night, we went to Silver Dollar City. We got the tent set up and all that. Then we went to Silver Dollar City. Then we came back, and we actually got to hang out with Johnny and Kelly. Had a campfire. So that was cool. If you guys want to see a review of the Silver Dollar City campground, I put in the description below Johnny's review of it. I actually didn't shoot a single thing. I didn't film anything. No vlogs, no live streams, no anything the whole time we were in Branson. I took some pictures, and I'm going to show you guys those later, but that was it. And again, that campground review for Johnny is in the description below. So now I'm going to show you guys a little bit about Silver Dollar City. What Silver Dollar City has to offer, why we wanted to go to Silver Dollar City at this time. So, hey, Garrett, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Becca Gross, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. So let me share with you guys a little bit about the Harvest Festival that Silver Dollar City has going on right now, so you can kind of get a little bit of an idea of what it is. All right. It says, experience Silver Dollar City's Harvest Festival featuring craft days filled with new artisans each week, thrilling rides into the night, and thousands of illuminated pumpkins with non-frightful fun for the entire family. So the entire park is just decked out with pumpkins everywhere. And the park is actually staying open late. It's open till 10 o'clock, most of the time on weekends. So you get to ride all the roller coasters and everything like that in the dark. So that is really, really cool. So Friday night, we set up the tent. We went to Silver Dollar City. We came back. We hung out with Johnny and Kelly at the tent, their campsite. Hung around at the campfire. And then Saturday, we woke up, and Landon and I went to Silver Dollar City. And then the 4 of us went to my favorite meal ever. If you guys know me, my favorite meal of all time is Dolly Parton Stampede. So we went there, and then Landon and I went back to Silver Dollar City that night. And then we went and hung out with Johnny and Kelly some more as well. Johnny and Kelly actually went to Silver Dollar City. They met Landon and I there, so that was pretty cool as well. Um, so now what I would like to do is Landon and I are going to talk to you guys about our top 5 things that we liked best about Silver Dollar City's Harvest Festival. So if you guys can bear with me just 1 second while I get Landon in here, we will talk about our top 5 things we liked, and then he will tell some jokes. And I'll show you guys some pictures of our trip, if that sounds good with everyone. Hey, Bubba.
Hey.
You ready? Top 5 things?
Mm-hmm.
And then the jokes. All right. So what was your 5th favorite thing about the Harvest Festival at Silver Dollar City?
Favorite thing?
Your 5th favorite thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the
Can everybody see you, man?
Yeah, there's the paper. Oh, right there.
Your 5th favorite thing was what?
Decorations.
The decorations, the pumpkins and all that. My 5th favorite thing was the food. Landon, what was your 4th favorite thing?
There's like a pirate ship ride where it just goes up and down, and it gets higher and higher, and I just like it.
The pirate ship?
It's like a 8-year-old ride.
8-year-old ride?
Well, like 6.
Oh, okay. So it's for kids?
Yeah, just like one for kids.
So that was Landon's favorite. Number 4 favorite was the pirate ship ride.
Yeah.
My number 4 favorite was the rides altogether. It was awesome getting to experience these rides at night. We don't really normally get a chance to do that. Most of the time when we ride these rides, it's during the day. But riding them at night was a whole new experience, and it was really cool. Landon, what was your number 3?
Fire in the hole at night.
Fire in the hole at night.
What was
Just fire in the hole altogether?
Yeah, just fire in the hole, because literally you won't even be able to.
Yeah, you won't notice if it's
see
night or
the
day. Huh?
stars.
Yeah. And what do you like best about Fire in the Hole? What's funny about Fire in the Hole?
You already know.
Because there's a scene in there. It's based off. If you guys have ever been to Branson, you probably heard of a family called the Bald Knobbers, or a group of people called the Bald Knobbers. You go through the ride, and Landon thinks it's really funny, and so do I, because there's a scene in there where the wife is like, "Johnny, put on your pants." And Johnny says what? I
don't got no pants no more.
So it's really cool.
It sounds like it. She says Grand Fraser or whatever.
Oh yeah, it's true, huh?
Grand Fraser, you better come in here and put on your pants. I can't. I don't got no pants no more.
Yeah, you're right. My number 3 favorite thing was the decorations. I absolutely love the way that it was set up. Now, Silver Dollar City is known for their Christmas decorations. Every year they put out more than 6 million Christmas lights, but it was cool. The way they had it set up for Halloween with all the pumpkins and everything at night was really, really cool. So that was my 3rd favorite. Landon, what was your 2nd favorite?
That would be Thunderation at Night.
Thunderation at Night. I want to say welcome into John, Jane, and Travels. Good to see you, buddy.
If you guys have ever been in Silver Dollar City, you've probably seen Thunderation, because it's like in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
You probably haven't rode it though. It's a good ride. It's just like it's really like jerky. That's why it's it's my number 1 favorite.
Yeah, it
but
is.
Like for the night stuff, it would be my 2nd. Second.
Right. And Thunderation, if you guys are Disney people, you've been to Disney World, you can kind of compare Thunderation a little bit to the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. It's kind of the same ride. It's a train or a roller coaster is what it is. So My second favorite thing of Silver Dollar City was just getting to hang out with family and friends at Silver Dollar City. It's my favorite theme park, my favorite amusement park. So anytime I get a chance to go there, I really enjoy it. And Landon, your favorite thing about the Silver Dollar City Harvest Festival was what? What's your number one?
Powder keg at night.
Powder
It's
keg.
like-
Go ahead and explain it.
It's this one where it has a white and it goes from red to yellow to green.
Yeah.
And when it goes at green, it just shoots you off at like 76 miles an hour. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it goes super fast, huh? And it was cool seeing it at night, riding it at night, because we didn't have any idea where we were even going, huh? So that was cool. And
I mean, if you look really closely, you can kind of see like the inside of the tracks. Not the inside, but like, you know what I mean.
you can see the track.
the
Yeah.
little bar.
Right. And then my favorite thing about our recent trip to Silver Dollar City during the Harvest Festival was just seeing Landon's reaction, seeing how excited he got, whenever he got off the rides and about getting to ride their rides at night and stuff like that. It was awesome. It made
The first time we
made it
rode-
worth the entire trip just to see how he reacted whenever we were done riding him. Go ahead, Bubba. Sorry.
The first time we rode Powder Keg in the night, like a couple of days ago or whatever, like a couple of weeks ago, when we rode Powder Keg at the night the first time, when we got done riding it, I was like, "Oh, Dad, I'm so glad I signed you up for that." And at the start, he was so scared that he closed his eyes.
Hey, that was because it was bright with the camera, man. That's why I closed my eyes, not because I was scared. Come on now. All right, let's see if we're missing anything in the chat. Let's see if we missed anything. I think I saw a couple of comments. So Blaine put in the link for the one chip challenge. Let's see here. Illinois in the house. Yes, sir. I may have to try water. Papa Mozo says the Bears are playing, but Soldier Field is empty. Yep. Most of the football teams, they either have an empty stadium or they have a very limited capacity of people allowed to go. Blaine, I cannot find the channel. Blake says, wash it down with some good old moonshine. Yes, sir. All right, what else we got in here? You see anything? Oh, Becky says, yesterday was very hard for me because it's been a week since Ellie went to heaven. Oh, sorry to hear about Ellie, Becca. Becca says they're going to Silver Dollar City in 2022. Awesome. Very cool. All right. Did we miss anything else? Doesn't look like it. All right. So now we are going to talk. Landon's going to be doing his jokes. So again, tonight's jokes, guys, are all about pumpkins. All about pumpkins. So.
No, Dad. She's going to Silver Dollar City in like 2 years, is it?
2 years.
Basically one.
Yeah. Think so. All right, so let's do some jokes, Landon. You want to?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here they are. You can come sit up here.
I took this off and somehow put it back on.
Oh! All right. So again, the more you guys participate with us, the better it is. So please make sure you guys are at least trying to answer the jokes. We'd appreciate it. Hey, Ronnie. Woo! Good to see you, buddy. All right, Landon. First joke of the night.
What do you get when you drop a pumpkin?
All right. What do you get when you drop a pumpkin? Hey, no problem, Gary. I completely understand, buddy. Thanks for being here. Not a pie. It's a good guess, though. There it is. I see it. Miss Elementary got it. Correct answer is
Squash.
Squash. Good job. Don't choke on your water, dude.
My eye is hurting.
All right, number 2.
My eyebrow. Not eyebrow, but eyelash.
Number 2, second joke.
What did the pumpkin say to the other pumpkin?
To the pumpkin.
To the pumpkin
carver. What did the pumpkin say to the pumpkin carver? Nancy talked at work and I missed the joke. Oh, sorry, John. The first joke was what do you get when you drop a pumpkin? And the correct answer was squash. And then the next joke is what did the pumpkin say to the pumpkin carver? What did the pumpkin say to the pumpkin carver?
I'm trying to spell it out with my lips.
Well, don't.
I mean, like.
Let them guess.
See.
Hey. Let them guess, buddy.
I know.
Anybody know this one? Anybody know what did the pumpkin say to the pumpkin carver? Nobody knows. You want to tell them the answer, Landon? Because I don't guess they know what it is.
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
Like he was carving the pumpkin and it said, cut it out already. You're getting annoying.
Cut it out. That's right. Good job. All right. Next one, Bubba.
What did the pumpkin say to the pie baker?
What did the pumpkin say to the pie baker? Don't bake me? That's a good answer. John says he's 0 for 2 so far. Hey, Alyssa, good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Stuff it. No, not stuff it. Anybody getting it right, Landon? On the YouTube side? No?
Are they out of answers?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Collective gas.
All right, let's tell them what the answer is then.
It is use apples instead.
Use apples instead. Good one. All right. Next one.
Why doesn't Cinderella play sports?
Why doesn't Cinderella play sports?
Yeah, it looks like Georgia's gonna win.
Let's see if anybody puts something on this one. Why doesn't Cinderella play sports? Hey, I appreciate your effort, Becca. Because she turns into a pumpkin after midnight. Hey, that's kind of close. Let's see if anybody else puts anything in there. Hey, there you go, Blaine. That's partly right.
Yeah, that's partly right.
She's running from the ball.
She'll have a ball.
Hey, Carol, good to see you. Welcome in. So it's basically a mix between what?
So if you put
Blaine's and Carol's together.
Switch those together and Carol's goes on top of Blaine's.
Hey, watch that finger, buddy.
Oh, sorry. It would be because her coach turned back into a pumpkin and she's running from the ball.
Yep. Her coach was a pumpkin and she runs away from the ball. That's exactly right. So it's a mix between Carol and Blaine. So they both got it. All right, here's one that you guys should be able to get.
Ugh. Why do pumpkins sit on the people's porch?
Why do pumpkins sit on people's porches? John says, that's getting bad. 0 for 4. I can't even think of a guess.
What would, bad? What do they mean, when they say, 0 1, 0 2, 0 3?
Out of 4, they got 0 right. To keep an eye out, because they can't stand. Because they can't stand. Because they can't stand and have no legs.
You guys are not. I guess you're.
They're trying, Landon.
Yeah, you're this much way there.
They're at least trying.
Yeah, they're at least trying. Okay.
All right, let's tell them the answer.
They have no hands to knock on the door.
They have no hands to knock on the door. I'm glad the question was worth 10 points. In 2022, we can't decide on a Holiday World or Hershey Park. Haven't been to either. Hey, Jay, good to see you, buddy. That was an awesome live stream. That was a great crowd, too. That was very cool, man. Very cool. All right, and the last joke of the night.
Donna, why did the pumpkin cross the road?
You all right?
Yeah, I was joking.
Why did the pumpkin cross the road?
Oh, did they intercept that?
Hey, Tina. Good to see you. Thanks for being here.
No.
Welcome in.
It's like I ate my nightmare. Wait, what? Doesn't look like anybody's that close.
Yeah, of course, Jeff. You're more than welcome to be in the chat tonight. And we'll be talking about our little game night here in a second whenever we're we're done with this stream, we'll be talking about that. But does anybody know why the pumpkin crossed the road? Is anybody answering?
I wonder if they're like an hour behind.
If they're lagging?
If they're like an hour behind.
They might be lagging, huh?
Yeah. What about the YouTube side? Nope.
YouTube side's right here. All right, just give them the answer. Why did the pumpkin cross the road?
Because it fell off the wagon.
Because it fell off the wagon. All right, good job, buddy.
I did say wagon, like you're lagging on the game, but...
Hey, can you do one thing before you go back?
What?
Can you tell everybody what you felt about your first camping trip? About sleeping in a tent and stuff like that?
I felt good.
Tell them what you liked about it.
Probably mostly the bed.
The bed? You like sleeping on an air mattress?
They were comfortable.
And did you like making s'mores at the fire?
Yeah.
That was cool. And hanging out outside, sleeping outside. Yeah? All right. Well, thank you. Do you want to stay and show the pictures and talk about them or no?
No, sir.
All right. See you, buddy.
No, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right. So that was Jokes with Landon. I hope you guys enjoyed those. Hey, Michelle. Good to see you. Welcome in. All right, so now what I'd like to do, guys, is I'd like to show you some of our pictures. Again, when we went to Branson this time, I didn't make any videos. I didn't go live or anything. All I did was take some pictures, and I'm going to share those with you guys now, if you don't mind. So, this is the first night we were there at Silver Dollar City, Friday night. As you can see, it's decorated up for. As you can see, it's decorated up for Halloween, for the Harvest Festival. So then we've got a picture of Adric and Landon right outside right after you get your tickets or go through the security place. Then there's this little area right here where you can get your pictures. You guys can see all the different pumpkins. Most of these are real. Some of them are fake, but most of them were real. So it's pretty cool. Here's the same picture, just a little bit edited. Here is a tree that's all different types of pumpkins, like a pumpkin Christmas tree, if you will. So that's pretty neat. I like this pumpkin right here with the flower. That's pretty cool. And then Silver Dollar City has a lot of craftsmanship, and one of the things that they have is glass blowing. So here is a pumpkin man glass blower. So I thought that was a pretty cool picture. And I'll be posting these pictures into our Facebook group as well as on Instagram. Oh, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that, buddy. Here's one of my favorite rides at Silver Dollar City. It's called Time Traveler. The whole time you're on the ride, it's spinning around. It does like 3 inversions and everything. It's a roller coaster, so you never know where you're going at what time. And that's one of the ones that I really enjoyed riding at night. Oh, thanks, Kenneth. Appreciate it, bud. Here's some of the pumpkins that I really thought were cool. It says, bless the food before us, family beside us, and love between us. So I guess Mal tried some of your chip, huh, Blaine? That's pretty cool. And look, check out the size of this scarecrow, guys. That's crazy. And then you had this giant spider, pumpkin spider. It's pretty cool. They really do a nice job of decorating for. Yeah, they do a nice job of decorating for pretty much all the holidays, Carol. It's really cool place just to go and kind of take in the environment. Here's Landon in front of the spider. If you guys see that teacup ride behind them, we actually, the first time we were in Silver Dollar City back in July, we did do a live stream, and the area that we live streamed from is the area where all these pumpkins were. So, see you, Keith. Have a good one, buddy. Here's a cat, pumpkin cat. Just all the detail that they put into all these pumpkins is crazy. Here's the cat again. And it was real hard to get pictures, real good pictures, just because of the darkness, but you can see all these different spider pumpkins. Thought that was pretty cool. Here's a giant owl, pumpkin owl. Hi, Bill. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for being here. Good to see you. Nursing our travel bug. Welcome in. Here's that owl again. I just took a picture of all the different pumpkins that were up here on the ledge of the Heritage Hall. This is actually one of the theaters at Silver Dollar City. It's called the Heritage Hall. They have like Broadway style plays in there. So that's pretty cool. Kimberly's a big time sunflower fan. So I took pictures of these for her, of these pumpkins. Picture of Landon. Another pumpkin man. This one was a pottery maker, I believe. Some more pumpkins. This was a picture from Landon's favorite ride, Powder Keg. This is from a ride, brand new, Silver Dollar City's brand new ride. It was the tallest, fastest water raft ride in the world. called Mystic River Falls. Here's a picture of what it looks like at night. We got very lucky to ride this ride. We were there during the day. We waited in line for 2 hours to ride it, and in that 2 hours, it broke down 3 times. And so we didn't get to ride it. And then when Landon and I went back after we went to the Dolly Parton Stampede, we actually got to ride it. We were the very last people to get to ride the ride. And it was amazing. The technology that goes behind rides like this is unbelievable. Very, very cool. These are just some pictures of the queue while you're waiting to ride the ride. Here's another picture of it. This year, Silver Dollar City turned 60 years old, so these lights up here say 60. Here's a picture of the Harvest Festival sign, some of the pumpkins. You can see the shadow of Landon here. Here's a picture again of it, and here's a picture with the flash on. Wearing his Griswold Family Vacay shirt. Is Dolly Parton connected to Silver Dollar City? Carol, the answer to that question is no. But the Hershen family, who are co-owners of Dollywood, are also the owners of Silver Dollar City. So in that sense, because of the Hershen family, Silver Dollar City and Dollywood are both have the same ownership. They're both part of the same company. So they're kind of like sister parks in a way. They're very, very similar. I hadn't been to Dollywood, but everything I know about Dollywood, I know that Dollywood and Silver Dollar City are very similar. Stayed at Big Cedar the second time. Good time with Natasha's brother. Very cool. That's awesome. Yeah, we actually stayed at the Silver Dollar City campground, Bill. Here's a picture from my favorite dinner attraction ever. My favorite meal. Dolly Parton Stampede. Man, I love that food. If you guys ever go to Branson or Pigeon Forge area, make sure you make a trip to Dolly Parton Stampede. It's worth it just for the meal itself. Beautiful area. The strip was fun to look at. Yep, the strip is very cool. We love Dixie Stampede. Yep, I still call it that. Yeah, it was Dixie Stampede forever until about 2 or 3 years ago. Then they made her change the name of it. Yeah, Bill, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area, and Branson are, in my opinion, they're sister cities. They're almost identical. So if you have time to stop there in Pigeon Forge and go to Dolly Parton Stampede, I highly recommend doing that. Here's a picture of our 14-man tent, the Silver Dollar City Campground. You guys can see the wooden beams. You can see the wooden beams that basically your tent is supposed to fit in here. Well, look at the size of ours. It's crazy. And then you see the gravel. All of this. It was like putting these tent stakes into concrete. It was crazy. There's Miss Johnny's Journey, holding up her Rayleigh Creative Travel mug. Gotta support our good friends. And then the last picture I have tonight is a picture of Griswold Family Vacay with Johnny's Journey and Vanderella. And this is called Center Stage Restaurant. It's on the Strip in Branson. So it was cool getting to meet them. I heard, Bill, that right before we met him, the day before we met him, you met him. So that's pretty cool. So thank you guys so much for letting me share those pictures. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed them. Hopefully you learned a little something about the Harvest Festival at Silver Dollar City. Great group picture. Oh, thanks, John. Let me just say, first off, right now, there's not many people in here. We've got 16 people in the house. But if you guys will, please, one thing that we always try to do every single time we go live, no matter what, is we like to say thank you to you guys for being here, for supporting us. And as our way of doing that, we ask that if you are a YouTube creator, that you please put hashtag creator in the chat. And if you are a YouTube supporter, please put hashtag supporter. And if you see someone in the chat who you're not connected with, please go and watch a video, leave a comment, subscribe to them, and let them know that the Griswold family sent you. We would really appreciate that very much. I also want to take the time to thank our moderators and thank our partner channels, Mr. Blaine with Rayleigh Creative Travel, and also Darren with Magnificent Germany with Darren. And a special thank you to our supporters. I don't know if I said this, but if you're a supporter, please put hashtag supporter in the chat, because without you, supporters, there would be no YouTube. So thank you guys so much for that. And I'll go through and we'll see. Mr. Blaine, Rayleigh Creative Travel creator. Thanks for sharing. Hey, thanks for being here, John. Appreciate it, buddy. Miss Carol Karkey, awesome supporter. Bill, Nursing Our Travel Bug, and his wife Natasha, creators from the RV genre. Good old Ford Man, a.k.a. Kenneth Oakes, creator. Miss Elementary is an awesome supporter. J&N Travels, John and Nancy, creators. Life is Good Today, hashtag supporter. They're also, don't let them fool you though, they're also creators. They do an awesome job. They have a couple of really fun live streams each and every week, both on Thursday and Friday night, so make sure you check them out. Sue, Lucky Dog Productions moderator, creator, her Bob, her husband. Off to watch Andy Griffith before the kids go to bed. Hey, thanks for being here, Bill, again. Hi to the family for me, please. All right, very cool. Try to show the kids what we are going to check out. Hey, Tammy, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right, couple more house cleaning deals, and then I'm going to talk to you guys about something we're going to do here in an hour. First thing I want you guys to know that if you don't know this yet, my wife Kimberly actually sells a cleaning product known as Norwex. It's a very family-friendly and environmental-friendly product. It's very, very healthy for you, and it eliminates the need for all the harsh chemicals, all the bulky laundry detergent containers, all the sprays, all that. So if you are not connected to her Norwex page, the link for that is in the description below. Please check that out. We would very much appreciate that. Also, we cannot do a Saturday Night Live variety show stream without thanking Mr. Dean at theliveplace.com for hosting us and over 110 other family-friendly YouTube creators. If you guys don't know what theliveplace.com is, please go check it out. It's basically a TV guide. It tells you what day, what time different YouTubers have live streams. He has the Disney community on there, Disney genre. He has the cruising community, and I think they are in the works of actually putting the RV travel genre on there as well. So please go and check out theliveplace.com. And thank you to Dean for that. I do want to let you guys know that we do have a Spreadshirt store. So if you're interested in buying some Griswold Family Vacay merch, all our merch has our logo and our motto on it. The link for that is in the description below, as well as we do have a PayPal tip jar. And all the money that's donated to that goes back into our channel to help support things that we do for the channel so that we can hopefully bring some more content to you guys to enjoy. I also want to let you guys know that we do have a Facebook group. It's Griswold Family Vacay Traveling with Kids, in which we have pictures, questions, just funny things. We also have polls on there, polls like voting for your favorite trivia topic, polls like what college football game you would like us to live stream during, and things like that. So please check that out. We also have an Instagram account, and our Instagram account is the same name as our YouTube channel, at Griswold Family Vacay. And last but not least tonight, I would like to let you guys know that coming up in an hour, we're going to have a Griswold Family Vacay game night. We're going to be playing a game called Kahoot. And so to do that, you guys will need multiple devices. You're going to need the computer to look at to answer the questions, and you're going to need your phone to answer the questions. And I would ask if you guys plan on coming, and I hope you do, because Kahoot is an awesome, awesome, awesome game. It's very, very fun. It's very addicting. But what I would ask you guys to do for me, if you will, right now, is just give me some topics, if you will, of maybe some types of questions, some types of Kahoots that you would like to play. If you guys could put those in the chat, that way I can write them down and I can go in and I can actually set the Kahoots up so that they run right, because there is a little bit of a lag between StreamYard and YouTube. But if I have enough time ahead of time, I can go in and I can set them up to where the lag isn't bad and you guys have plenty of time to answer the questions. So if you can please put some topics in the stream for me really fast, I'll write them down and I'll go and set that up. I hope to have our partner channels with us, joining us on screen again tonight, Mr. Blaine and Mr. Darren, if they can. And we just plan on having a good old family, fun, community game night. So if you guys can share that game night out to anybody who you think might enjoy coming over and having good family-friendly time playing games tonight, we would love to have them. The more the merrier. So that would be awesome if you guys could share us out. And if anybody has any topic ideas, please put them in the chat. Because if not, then I'm just going to have to come up with some. Blaine and Darren and Adric and I will come up with some on our own, but we wanted to give you guys the opportunity to recommend some. I also wanted to say, guys, that next week, speaking of Dean, starting tomorrow, Dean is doing a week-long thing on the Live Place in which live streamers are going to be talking about different movies. So next Saturday night, our Saturday Night Live variety show is going. The topic of that is going to be children's books made into movies. So I didn't want to leave without mentioning that. So we've got Cars, we've got state trivia. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate that very much. Anybody else have any recommendations before we head out? Let me see on the YouTube side if you guys are putting anything, because if not, we'll go ahead and end it for now, and we'll be back here in about an hour. Nope. Boston sports teams. What the heck, John? Hey, my backyard science. Great to see you guys. Welcome in. Actually, we're going to be live again here in about 45 minutes. My backyard science. We're going to be playing. We're going to be having a game night. We're going to be playing Kahoot. So you can come back for that. We'd love to have you join us. All right. Well, it looks like that's it. So I want to thank you guys all for being here for our variety show, for listening to us share our trip to Branson with y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, please tell your friends and family about our game night we're getting ready to have here at 10 o'clock Eastern time. We'd love to have you guys. Please make sure if you come to play, you have multiple devices. And as always, see everybody in a little bit, I hope. Have a great night, guys. Thank you so much.